asase de yo asase de wo bia woda esane so tumi say yes chapade ba ku ne kura wo enti enentam men say sika no wo de kakra bi e kura obia no woni na Mall Estate and Construction Limited funding komo en kakra e be ko na nimu ankasa the office no ya amasaman obey forest hono na office no wo office from Oswa 0205051525 0205051525 and office 0598 653999 0598 6539999 now in the Mall Estate and Construction Limited Indian Komopa Sasna make a choice say Eclipse collateral management. They say they are the power to transform your future. They are the power to see you through. Almost the game changes when it comes to turning property documents into profit. So what Japadi and Krata or Honor, you bet me that Juma announce when your profit. Being Eclipse collateral management in a semen control. 80 property Krata and that Honor won't find your hero. Me pacho fabre Eclipse collateral management. Now you want to say they find your Juma now soon your profit kakra was so. And again, say your land document perfection. We young Juma yepa. Bibi say your collateral home commodity so there. As I saw the home called down your Eclipse collateral management. And as a prime brokerage, credit brokerage. Nina. We young Juma. I didn't touch show more dental barrow be Moses Hospital. I'm be West African SHS 1 kasa. I'm gonna message 0543832466 0543832466. Now on the Eclipse collateral management for 18 come on. Or see the Eclipse collateral management for property owners. We say think safety and decent income. And then for businesses, we say think funding before projects. And the year before weekend and Thursday. What I saw during the Papa Matari amount. What I saw during material and we have any BFE. A patch of men during the white. His son is any Papa and my beton and my water. Your friendly cheap or Pamon Tarema to say yes, a cool year. Say yeah, sorry. Say yeah, office. Say yeah, outdooring. Say yeah, one casa wedding. Say yeah, yen to my crown. I was our palm. Nina, she pumps some in controls over pounding now. Fair. Who said Chapel Martin says, what's our tarrier? Who said Chapel Martin say yes? And Yama Koye, what differences are? I am not fair. I won't pass over wrong. His son is a fatal, as you shape number. Chapel some in controls a bravati. Now no one did some was wrong. No new stars and Casa. About your Waboshi market. I had them in the office in the world. A bonus soda for me. 020-683-7738 020-683-7738 Now on the shape and come on. And it's 7:45 in the studios of Kessben 92.9 FM. And Yabano Sononea by Babidin come on air Thursday, the 7th in the month of May 2026. But I want to say so do feed na to Kessben TV. I want to watch me amedasi pamidin e de mansan so for Kojo Preko Dankwah saso and I want to menka e 92.9 FM 92.9 FM Kessben Accra and also medasi pa se wo do feed no ato hono menyifio isane se me wa de pa ema ene anopay saso and I want to menka e wo ye www.kessbenonline.com also kwa na wa hwehwe eye 92.9 FM na and also o de ato honom wonsa ebe ka me honom and then on DSTV channel is channel 364 and then on Go TV eye channel 121 on Facebook eye Kessben 92.9 and also eye Kessben TV wonsa ebeka me wo honom as usual wo text messages no and I feel so or WhatsApp messages in Nampacho for Nina Bra, making kind in Massa Wood, Mehu Diano, Ewa Hanos to teach a constitution, Meshak, Mehumu de Nina Waha, the bidding who encomo ye pa. Mamenko na fe no. Yendi enkomo na yen share first thing I made home komo has to do with my health segment. My my health segment no na fe member back ni enko eye matters ni inside say apomudin de ehun hia ye pa. So my health segment is proudly brought to you by C4C liver specialist hospital and omode ebre ye ni a doctor Danny den ye ni di nkomo ocheche de ko ene de ba ye honam ye kidney and afi so ye na ma bebre de na ye doctor Esiama the whole doctor Esiama e wo line so ye no eba be di nkomo ye pa dog me wache mo akwaba ma bibia ko ye de
Senior me jo so enda no pay head awase
bibia ye fine so de
Oh, BBI are fine, senior. Me this outside also you fine.
Oh, BBI are fine. Na enra ena minya text message efi Germany. Na almost say udin komo omote. I think they always watch it on them say YouTube and then on Facebook and all that. You know, obako WhatsApp pay me, bema bako WhatsApp pay me wo honom. Na next some de buy no anu di ni and I think say yenuma yakotina bruche kakra no yen na ne experiences ade no whether Germany or UK or whatever. Na ne how ni doc or say na wo ka se mayen didi enwumre na ye mayen didi enwumre a se be aduane mu duru na niema bebre na bebe omo wo no eya na ha adwene se kwabrane beko adwuma bebo adwuma be ba ko mienu miensa oko night na oko day ebi wo hoba bedu fie ahomache be ye 12:2 esese oda kakra no san plum oko anopa no ko cleaning sa time no oba e komode no ento be ka fufu owo nkwan wo ho se nebufu na so okope bega ebi so to na so odi a yese eno sususu no ano odene enti sesi ano ono saa na oti Germany na sabi adwumanti aba ne saa no onya ne din sesi a we dey je fi Germany enye fi Ghana we boys fi Germany no mo di aba o enti sesi a the dog oni ni fufu anonko di ni bega ana oba onto ne chips and chicken no we ne saa no from brefi de hin na sesi a omunye
I am there say this question naba na as I am the biom say your brother can say to the be one kwan wo
aye
yes so it solves this problem for us that no you can say nkwan wo kra e better say oba no nkwan ni say you get enough nutrients one kwan ni mu kra than fufu na wudi you see in our part of the world no the you ni say I was say medidi na Mikkel so ana yankanisa I have to brush na me say afi na medidi but that is not how our body needs to, especially when we are aging and our body no sha ya mama ni papa when we were much younger no much medidi pa but only do in fear be ko 50 60 kwa bo say me full kwa no ayeketwa nti odidi kakra pa no amen. Body you don't need excess food because naturally or no ankasa genuine energy that. And the anajona or late time in there, just take the soup. Your brother say, well, I'm on just take something light, say a soup, plan it. And I know that living outside of the country, you everything in your time and everything in your planning. So only me say Fiana Joe or later. Soup be now or fashion to me say and maybe a can ba and nominal was soup na say a fish and then quite na medi na manu so na mada so you plan it because seeing the health condition of any animal woman on I know a thing
pow
I know a thing because omo and found quiet check up when book check up na time I go GP no now almost 6 months
exactly
almost sometimes have to improvise and most of the time when they come to Ghana na afeno call hospitals then some of the major conditions are being exposed to them your best say send your tibiano sikasem we know also enkwa any apomode ewu here
okay and yeah Befi wa was send my mini dino no see on street member sembo Befi na o Germany obete ntino there na say mon fa ne san kasa bega no kra mum kudi
David
okay and then kwan no be no ma no wa me a onnom ne sa
yes onnom kwan na say fish bi o ma obetumi afa kakra wi a na wanom ni nsuo kakra na watwen kakra be 20 minutes, then he goes to bed. He's okay. Oh, anopa obetini IMT ni board freely. Obenya ni energy ni bag. Ti anopa o ko ejuma ni bi obepe bibia just to activate the tissues. No, that's fine. Say be a warm tea be to keep the body active and all that. That's fine. But my even pony belly fat, any fat be a war areas be a burning beta oxidation energy of the liver and the cholesterol. And then no fat and no accumulation of waste in the back from my body anymore. And not you there in a how senior.
Dog, wakasa, ain't you know, and the adventure to my and Radia Chassis and I'll bet was on my own.
And boys, the popular request, ladies, the popular request to be a brave. Okay. Now, let us say me. Keti on it kakra na engineer yeni na ya pushi the akana kwese ame admoch na ekwakoye a very sensitive topic. Okay. Say obosope na akoye say obia are very very careful. A fertility issue. It's very very sensitive. Now ladies ka say ye mema no your problem but eya na ye dey pushima omo. Na in fact the issue of fertility no how kese pa na fertility no nkonkoye se bi wotumi awa na wotumi wo keke etimi koba se be mampo wa ho ode wo mpem kofo eno nti senya wa ho ode na your grade 1 grade 2 grade 3 na grade 4 erection one day ebedi mu nkomo ye hu grade no ebi wo wa epejani mu a sebio anope mu fa nche epejani mu a etimi ehwesoro 90 degrees ebi susu wo ho no mu a na epejani mu a na ni tinisi issue from and no sano issue a ebetimi ekofa how e dey abro na mpembre no dey eba ne say ye can fertility ani ye kire say oba ne be mama ware matena dan ba akumu for a period of 1 year na so nyin san maaye eni timi pa chew enya wo ma me papa oni bi e wo feature na be kire wo say wo ye infertile nti ya ye kire nkrofo say wo ne wo kuna tena for 1 year 2 years 3 years a wo maaye no na ye tutu omudin me pa chew onye doctor onye health worker obetimi aye concrete evidence actually say nipe service ma to do what nipe do na bi wo wa na ye time a odofo Asia no ebi susu wo ho ma na eye nkwabo na wo be ma no na na ho ode no aba from empem bebre no ye hwehwe ma ye 30% of the cases na ya na free yen mema 30% of the cases na be infertility ba na ya na free yen ya no ma na 30% no so ya na free yen be ma no ene ma ni nyina mi no it will show aka 10% no aya mpem bebre na your environment and depression senior yesi castigate your society ada na wa ya wache ada o chai ndai ina ihwehwe mama yengu say o start say wo yes happen that depression now the two nipa no so no kwa to say obi a wenya stage 3 cancer itu timi kunipa ni ntam ntire pa cho that stigmatization na yede to tonko for so no ebaya because 30% no you say in free man in free oba no no it me free nyina na senior emra no kwade na so one major thing am person can say ya mema no you bibia yes no production and a transport delivery nyina no a factor ya hwe morphology yentimi ndo mosiko ne bat chuna ye beto aso by your production na ye can the adequate dodo no stem cells na ho ode no te say dodo say yes o say onya about 20 to 40 million sperm cells me pa chaw ode no 20 to 40 million na ade bia ye boss bo say ye ni ama na ono de ontimi fa efo me pa chaw do wa na ye wo be ma no nkwabo na ho ode no wo form ye obibi ye fa na azoospermia na chese wo form ebisusu wo hon ma na ye zero kra nkwabo na bi ni kra ni nyina no eyo hawa etimi kofa eye fertility in men edeba ye behwe enura ye nom a etimi mpo eku ye moa no ye sperm cells no nku a ye sra ebitimi ku ye sperm cells no eduane bi ayedi ebitimi ku ye sperm cells cells no empokra the morphology stem cells no omo te say ni tisu ana na macrophage ni tisu ana owote onito ni nyina ye behwe ni nyina na ansana doctor etimi ehu say be ma no na ye problem etimi sraw ye mema ene ani ochina ye nyamre ni entie ye ni anu ma so nyamre ne tie na wetumi aka akire okunu so ontu anamo na enye say be ma no sorry ye ejuma nko na kire say onkwawo ano ehuode.
Okay dog ye better see ye pa enti no dani den nyina no C4C na ye beba boy nkomo ye benya bi wen ye no so ye wo Germany ye mfan
yo da aside be pa cho C4C oba de adaromanti ye all over Ghana and to some extent some parts of Europe na I was Europe the my Netherlands easy for us class you betting access facility no I think say your number no screw what even so I will mention also na wow person visit here or no bia na within access sky says if for see the draw and was so just your friend Liverpool the patch of fertility di home come Liverpool moa say when him say obre bono wa hoodin bi or the metabolize hormones e be di home come nyame ya adoma o chena mo hu testosterone androgen ni na de the enti a was so settle and landing cells you activated with hormones and the enti a wo hia Liverpool be activate to bre bono ma bre bono metabolism function ayeni ye ama wo circulatory function ayeni ye ama wo efia hodwa tina woni pedia no ayeni ye yi ni na efri mu dia pacho fa number 05000403331 na fresh C4C de bia will be on 24/7 ebejo so e deliver to no abre wo hotitu in various in Accra free delivery promo no gusu aye juma Cape Coast Green Hill opposite Addison Square Garden your branch kase pan hokumase ejoso kwamo jache junction your branch so ho mepacho your Accra so Adenta SDA junction number no Mississippi 05000403331 and now it says 05000403328 05000403328 kai na fre na kai say obrebo eya won kwantisha no so na activate your am with Liverpool na kai say C4C ginindro ne di egi your treatment plans ne di and until na bribi ya ka say once treated forever treated sinya and okay
Beso Medasi Bebre Dr. Siaman Yano 18 common on a health segment brought to you by C4C Liver Specialist Hospital and you know 18 common time check is a minute to 8 o'clock away at the studios of Kessben 92.9 FM and I feel so yeah Kessben TV so meeting Edaman Sanso for Kojo Preko Dankwah so and then you have Enema Bebre pen for so ebetna say meka eye ora Godwin Mahama Tor Corporate Affairs Officer Tor Corporate Affairs Office and then officer NDC communication team member and then Awal Mohammed national communication team member of the NPP on also and then Solomon Owusu director communications United Party so ebetna na fe din common after head yeko and the benyina tomorrow today we will touch on this issue a PM1 Abrantier Charles Emise Ewuna Ebaso no the Ministry of Health set up committee Professor Ajiman Bedu Akosa committee report no aba emuncheche munyina ye de nyina ebebro ene anope na fe ye di enkomo but the call straight to Kaswa Dentra. Now there was some shooting and then again some demolition be a cause so a honum is it Gasout Assembly and yes a demolition a cause and then some gunshots be a cause so Romienko na yenko di enkomo ye nimreku nyampon our correspondent our central region in komo on Zoom na fe yemra back near medi the akaning na but mreku so teme nka mawache mawakwa by back Kessben 92.9 FM so na face Kessben TV. Now tell us demolition cause so is it Gasout, right? In Gasout, yes, and come a cause or demolition a cause no. What really happened at gunshots in Ebemuno?
Kwajomejo so na metron kanso na senadi kaka no no cre asem no esi wo eye dentra ne domia bra I wo Gasout man sinimu wo eye nkran popo ne mantem ha na kwajo senati ni for the past years best 2-3 years now you start to say you follow this company a friend FK company limited you are back a friend of Frederick Asari where you estate developer ono and a claim say and was as no nedia for the past 2 years in the can ye there be our now or the possession echo and there be or the notice and a call. Now and radia Kojo Nanyasam Ketwa a demolition exercise and kasa pa and of course we share videos a travel ewo Kessben TV and your Facebook na sabapepe and around 5 a.m. any nyan TSS demolition exercise after ewo danger and after so domiabra wa wunim patam ho yi no ewo uyusu ka so na wo kwa amasamaya awasa a year stretch ni so ufri ka so ha na chesu ufri domiabra na ko danger wa so ufri amasamaya na ba ufri danger no remu ewo domiabra na yekodu ho no na nya asem ketwa ye well bet police officers ebi free SWAT ebi free FBI and after this no well bet police officers are more uniform one kasa and omo guide demolition exercise no na FK company limited omo tintin omo tete ani na say omo over 500 acres of lands are omo register in their name omo dia won patem ho na omo winning judgment from the High Court to the Supreme Court of Ghana. And time as to omo possession, omo be dialogue with them. Say wow person utia ka back no and also between no matters no. Say oba no betnase. Ebi show up. Omo show up no and then rade omo question ko demolition no. Kojo nema maintain wase eba ni say ye ka kru a sebi omo entwema in terms of sanema na danger ana domiabra aka ho nje ba sa no mabunu no say omo ntiase omo start say omo to abo omo start say omo register na police for intervention eba mu kakra na ade na no nam so my 19-year-old boy nilante etu etimi kan no a omo rush no call community hospital bi or private and no say FK Efa community hospital, but point of correction, FK Company Limited different from FK Efa community hospital. Even the hospital was even affected. A bed demolition airport, no Mukubu hospital no cry a war. And the bra a tune area holding the biggest hospital ever home FK community hospital in Teho and the can acquire. Yarashiko hospital no administrator or HS senior penetration abobano ewura abranti ni mu na asa PH no omu need that capacity a ometimi aja abranti ne kwa ntemra na omu rashe no de no ekopopim UGMC enkan because you obisa media demolition exercise na ekoso domiabra any danger no ekowi ase no obroni beka se ekoye bloody just enya seketwa na MC ya owo empatem ho Gasa municipality ni mu Yewura Moses Okansi oba ho ebesere se onum se court asem ene kan nemum opese omune Owura Frederick Asare etena ase na omohwe court eyinim biu se be ya amanfo bebrena enkoya affected obi ani property edan kasia just na mehwe TVC na yedua gudi sane man se be ya asumdue ebetimi about na Kojo mi say ebase ya ahemfo no involved enti yene head of family ewo abusuan baako edidi atwe nkomo and o chere say Yewura Frederick ampa way back 206 to 207 no be acquire asase free omonanam ho anaso mpenifo but according to sources no Yewura anase Usmanu Jamu ono any head of family baako ewo the nchano o chere say 40 acres and Yewura Frederick ebetoye now so ko wi ase no na wo blue no akwa 400 acres na no didi mu a anam no ka se omo asem busu Supreme Court na ade a ene enti no omo so nya ade abusua no ebepene amasa ene ma na consulti Kojo bisa ade a na enya asem keto aba for now ne de MC ba mu no omo jai demolition no ema OS one company ne kwa kwotena asel na we ja no pai ye besa boy chire e dia kokru mo ni akwa kohwe ni akosisi ade metimi aka zudi as apart from branch ba na etu ka no isi akam aba between danger and domiabra over sa demolition exercise.
Nyampo medase baransa na beko no so de me hwe sesia no filling station dey si ho no that building na yes just yes awie yes fie na awie fie mu na friend say afidie no edwiri dan gu sa no
I store kese that even Osha filling station na nya dey bit me about brand in just to but Osha filling station ye bubunu ye bebu filling station ankasa kra amanra na afi community no esuro se ejakra betimi atum filling station na adwuma eno ko bu filling station na etwe on se
they were working no more year adwuma they were active
no more year adwuma yes I met him account on authority so about this my workers start so mu dwane because no be so say betimi explode because omo year adwuma eno mo twen tank ni nyina egu from send your woman was screening program.
Nyampo de me hwe sesi building na wo esro honom no that story building is you no ni no mo collapse ni na
omo collapse ni na you obi ho a omo buri na mu from yeah oh yes omo dwiri half a no mo de agya ho say be and you know send your building te no we can get technical people but to sha say building si ho na abrosani ye dwiri half a automatically menya sure so betimi asa akwa adjust ne say obesi age say obe pulling in down that was what adia na esi oba na obebu half na waja half no ho just for you the owner to show out say obeba na ono abetnase and to check police for make sure me see on screen so now
yes
these are men from Accra they were full bus mu pass and kasa and they omo buy and now we come pickups now it was number about 5 and 6 including
just to come and monitor the demolition.
Yes, and I've been so share uniform wa na entinu de na security wise na de ohono na nya asem keta kwadu
mami aye bojobojwe ye oton gali ene tomatoes ya omu gina nche ho mami akwala hye nechi a omu dwiri ne dan na gu no I mean omu do musa kan sa dan no
kwadu na abrosan kra corner kiosk abrosan kra corner kiosk. It was very sad. And now we share amount for Jaju, share stop up here. Always say, you're green stone in a beach. Somebody can only any Ibia obey say, we pull it down all the structures. Now I start for 4 and has some amount for that. Young might become in the casa and just say, on the card of current store. Or no to CCTV cameras in you know, Omba and Command the Pine and Cody, greening Nabuso. And this is the filling station I can watch them. Greening now and filling station omo pumping na ho no omo tu editor from say filling station that time no ye nyina central for ho bi o started to do because na is through say explosion e betumi asi because they were working at time na demolition no e
Reku, my fancy, just as you said, no overcorner my update what is really happening again, especially a brand here, no say, no what to saying, Nebusian for what to say, and all that. And then maybe we can go on the ground again and then speak to more affected, on where they even bought the land from. Yetena say I train ya mo see daniwe yetena mu ebia busuya ewo mu the filling station ebubu ni to take time say obeye filling station tank adaba be see ase permission na obenya efi MPA for ho ne omoma kanyina environmental protection wako through all these processes that it just take a day na ebubu ni nyina no I mean all these ones we need to look into it far.
All right, Kojo.
All right. But as a pass, we need Eddie and Common Kunyamponi, no Eddie and Common all the way from a Kaswa Dintra, Quano Honum, and a demolition as be a coso and which for me is not exciting because the issue was here no and yet Papa Cra. 10 minutes past the hour of 8 a.m. and check now for the discussions and also so and then we'll move straight to the issues of Professor Ajuman Bedu Akosa Committee report on the death of Yenya Bema, the late Charles Emisa, and I face your hunk and we're going to go through it and then find out what the health minister Ekaye and other matters. But answer and me couldn't come with the Mascona State Ghana Limited as I said as I command ye we and I'll call Mascon. and na 24,000 yi okọ GB na 20,000 na obesin call ye na okosi wudi a anka ombre anka sanema we nyina anka ensi na me unkoto asaso e maskon na sebi obi beba no aka se edan no ho no ye media ntinu bedwiri ni nyina egu ana wakofa police fo aba enye sa ensi ewe maskon enya de ebesi na otimi amboka me yam crash me se madam so ya nopa na nke se me kwa adwuma na me ti adwuma na me dan me TV
ya fro se be head esi wachi
aw me do ya ye dwiri dan ni nego enti nkola na pon school no mo nko hini
baba no mo gina awiani mu twen ya o se na wo kan no se betima atwen am obi esi dan wo asase so aye japade kese all of the sudden ya catch say ho no obi se wabeto se wo kan no filling station
can you imagine
enti what this had in a baby suon
or the tank be
shase ne ade no EPA4 NPA4 munya na mo wen
land commission
na mun se sasa ne se manson da so ana mo ma permission man nyina course Ghana de nyame anim ni ma we die
hadwen pa but don't koto asaso e masko na problem
ba say you had sa no maboni sinde de bi
ensi
yempem guasie bia
enfa hokra
debi
hope
why wono debi debi
me enkwa
me da say ebusuafo ni kan fanchia sonko we die mo duru pa emfree Imascon Estate Ghana Limited na ena no pe baby biada ya wo hwe won afidi kase so any baby biada wutie yen e wa Kessben 92.9 FM so no de ye kan se nyankopon won hira papa won ton kwanem won ma wunye sika na wunye sika no wa muani ada ho e wa asase papa wo pato ebi ni o ebi ana ye hwei saa ni ma boni saa wo ha wei saa titi we ni shanka nyame se 33 years nie ya ton sase de ma amanfo e wo Greater Accra region mu no Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ebi nto yeda ebi nsida de enti ebi nsida ne se onsamba mka tro se yene ansa na wahini bia bekọ ne nchen si akwa na sase ni yatue sika no ede ama ne se sika no enie enti asase na ye gene yenso ye kwa akoton ede ama obi se ye customer yatue bo ase ye mo yani da otese aboa wowo ye me yani brete se aboa kirebene ehwehwem ye se asase na wahenkro no ana abusuafo kro no de maye no manso na so asam na so na bewi ase no yakoto asase ne de ama obi no obi akwa na japade kase a woso ti sese no ekine bi ama mebu amu da bi wontimi mfa yese nwa wontimi ntwi mfa yeso na me kwa metie kwa wontimi nye na nka ade amaye okra nka wankasa no wo henkro nka nye bi nie na nka mpeso ru hope no yenye because yenye yakoma ye baako ani yehu ye adwuma yempansa mfo yempa sisie ani yenso ye mesisiu enti abusia de America ne se de ye di atro na no pe no eye nhweso de sonko a ye ka de atro se bra ye nchen bra beto asase papa manso sem ni so asase papa langard ni biada emebu emekun we enwa mo hye emema no matie de no ba ko ye knife efini botomu a wo de sign ni nuanim ba ko so kofa kotokuro won so di jam ni nua no oni nyina ne ye asase so manso twen me pa chawo me se enkoto asase wo ba bia ebewiase ebebu dagu enkoto asase wo ba bia ebewiase no waja pade ese filling station wa ye no ye bebu agu amedi asem abrew no aboka ato agu me pa chawo Imascon Estate Ghana Limited me se nyankopon na de ye ba ye debi opani kwanta for hope say odi asempa me minimum say nyankopon na de maba say memra me ye adwuma e won sasoton mu emfa nsom Ghana fo e wo mseska ye nya ye peska nanso me ndwini sika ho enkobo obi apo na bewi ase no enimonyam kakra nyankopon de ama me 33 years nie ya maton sase amanya enimonyam e won sasoton mu na afei one day pe obi abegam so abegu menim ase dabi miniska echi enkodi sa abone no enu ntabusia me sewu atabomadi abra na wo de edi kan ko eye lands commission na ko we yen krata se nko boyedi Imascon Estate Ghana Limited no mun polin krata ni bibia mfantro se yen sas na ye to nkata asam san anatie na me se ebeye ni gie eni ahoahoa no osebo e dia ma wo se won be puli ye din ne nkrata ne bibia ba be hembe wie no wani bejo ba wa bebo nsam e dia ma yen ye ma binim di kan koye sa wo mo ba ye no me se abrante ba kro wa brochire wote yen kan wo ba ye edi kan wo sa asase wo to 8 plot pe an yesi apato di Lands Commission yeni ensase yesi a register afei asanso de title e de atoso enti wo de open di Lands Commission aso ye hono na koye verification ana koye background checks na hwe sen samu ye kan esa na eti ana mesi wo ko ba ye no wo begina ne na so tonsase no mako 32 asemo kan say Mr Hope wo ya no kwaridifo sa asemo odi asempa kwa mi approachment saka sa wo ye elder na sorry no pese obobodin efri say konfama ka se bi ode hoahoa ne ho nemum eyenmunyam na wo pe e won sase a wo to mi say no kre na nka madwen se meto 8+ na meto 32 erusia we tire no kwaridi a Imascon Estate Ghana Limited for yedie hwe yen sase no ena eda Kessben TV so yi hwe nipa dodo a edi yachi enya rehwemni tidie ekoto nsase ne bie minia yani ne na da nipa o na nka me amechemaka to me no me ya fire brand o meka madwen atrew saade no enya no kura me ma won konkoto ne bewi ase no akoye nim guase e de ama me amete kwaku apoma suba me so mabre na nim nyamenya kakra me so mpanso ya sofo e wo Church of Christ mo manso enti me ma wo meto ade ade nim guase bebre ye dabi antie matene ba bi wo dwen ne ho de bi wo se kwa me so di no kure enti sa futuo kakra no ena medenama me so obi a waka no kure ana mpese me di nachi enti mesrew se wo pasa ase paton ko ade a enko ba bia ye betataw enko ba bia bekun enko ba bia omuni no kure ye admeru akra ye bia wu ho no bra Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ya ton sase 33 years nie e wo no kwaridie mu nyamesuo ni nipa hodomu ebusia de no mesono ye number edikan no e ye 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 your numbers me say enie ebusia wo de efe wo fra pani kwantrefo no wonu ankasa no bekasa ana managers na wadi manum wo no bekasa no wo de wakoma pani no na wakwa hu no na watimi ni atrase edi nkoma to asase ne bi ebusia Easter bonanza no eguso a ekoso enche na emra ne ko na wieye enche na emra no eko na wieye hwe ne wa mamra na nso ntwam afa na obeka to Hope so owura afa ne ma ye ready ebasa no a ebe ha dwene kakra free say ebia sa Easter bonanza ko na wieye ebia ne anto aso bio ye beto so mpa ebia na price na kosoro echense fi se we no eya adoye sonko ana owura Hope ani Imascon for ye pese ye wo de wo mun say ye nsase a enkane no na ye promotion na biya 32,000 for one plot na biya 30,000 na last one year twem ko ye na one plot 28,000 eno ana Imascon for ye say brabe for 20,000 Ghana cedis
okay
20,000 Ghana cedis afesa wo per half plot on so a ye say brabe for 10,000 Ghana cedis 10,000 Ghana cedis half plot no enkane na biya 16,000 na bi nso ayo 14,000 enso Easter bonanza ye say adwere ho ye person timi to asase ne bi na wo wusiw dana ba fie wura asase ho du amanso sam biada eni ho ye sanso daye na eye papa no ansam ana me ne wo ka no ena no payo enu ntimi so we de one plot for 20,000 half plot for 10,000 we de da fam etesa pin for nante da fam bokwa no nti bamadi anfa ho hyem na bra na beto bi yensaso no eni dansom eni da tetem engu bi pa yase etese engu bi pa tifi ba bi ada no ensuonsuo nteta ho eni potete asase ne so dada fi samse 33 years nie ani ya ton sase ma manfo ya manso se bia ne so ensuo ne nkane enso ade bedi djuma no ni nyina ebi ho no mo eye community ani ya kikire yesi police station ho yesi market yesi barbering salon yesi school adie bia beboa emeni po system ayem ready ama no yesi bi ewa state wanu ntene bra wo dia so person sas no pa beton e dia ma na so hospital wa bie ananse mpo market shopping mall no wa wasi yen sas ni gu kwan ho dia person de bie company bia no won sabeka dia person wo to na so japade e di jantrima eno so nsabeka na fa tie mi so won sa yellow card e kutami Imascon loyalty card ene say ebra wakwakwara asase no awie ansa na wudi scan abani akote asase no edi ama no wu ya ne asanso de card we ahye won sam ye de ma asia ne say building material biada ya edan de hyase ekopem ni sie de wie no ni nyina ye ton bia bofuo mu na emum sa wuto fi ye nchene a ye be sate ebuo no so ebia no ye date so 10% edi ama minia Imascon Estate Ghana Limited me say nyame na dia ba say yemra me somsompa e won sase paniton emu enu ntimi somfo ni nche ba bi amye nkonko data de biara da yen sase no ebusia e wo greater courage emu e wo tema eni dowenya kwan so se wo tatama kakra bi a dowenya na ohoi nyame yadme kwan mpodie wo mo eye enche biada no mo awientu simasisi anu adu na wudu eye dowenya ho a e wana Central University wo e once na Saglema affordable housing ya kan once mo Ghana han e wo wudi free Saglema e ko eye Imascon yensas na e wo topuli no eye 5 minutes drive pe sisia na wadruo me so de bra ho yensas hwe sisie e te se park so e da so flat ade afita na hu no so no e ya anwea o yese beto asase na anwea ntufa ne yensa nche nsu a wudi be Sudan de odi kwowie ensu de be che ofiri umpewe na mini akaya motuam ana ope ana number ni bio eye 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 ana 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437. Yes, sorry, Swako, your office no. Your was Sprinters Road, Community 18 Junction. Sprinters Road, Community 18 Junction. Yani Allied Filling Station Okwanoso. Any dish anymore, your Saban KFC. Baby, one more tongue, Adriano. Minia, Bomadia Bro, Many Yaswan, sir. Mammy, phone number in chat to you. Now, dear, Frey, your person will say, okay, not Yenyamana Frey. A year 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437. Imascon Estate Ghana Limited Easter Bonanza Minia Foundation ne Toby Neto asase pa e wa bra manso bia ne so ya wo bia medru dan engu onyankopon won hira mu nyina
won hira wo so ya dase bebre Mascon ne ne omo edi in common 25 minutes past the hour of 8 a.m. ya daso wa e wo ye Kessben Maakye so now yending common na fi yen share the air call so what I told you sir Professor Ajuman Bedu Akosa the committee edi jumedie BFA the death of yenua bema Charles Emisa yina kai arehosama see the no bread syndrome ebaya conference bebre na ebaya na ho committee was set up to look into the matters very well now yehu omwa na esefata says and komo share the late Charles Emisa omontumi anhwe no the possible punishment and I'm facing kwan ye be fa so a ye betimi aboa ne strengthen your health your friend is saying system ni na no ho committee na almost set ye no report no akwa kudu the Minister of Health make owura and as a minister Akando minta Akando anymore. Yen share na fesu yentie oye ora Akando receiving the report from the committee led by Professor Ajiman Bedu Akosa the Okaye na fiembra the meeting komo enfa.
I want to accordingly direct my chief director, the chief director of the Ministry of Health, to write to the following people, the following health professionals and their hospitals and their regulators, that disciplinary actions be taken against them. 1. Dr. Anne-Marie Kojo should be referred to the police hospital and the Medical and Dental Council with immediate effect. Dr. Nina Naomi Iram, the Greater Accra Regional Hospital and the Medical and Dental Council. Dr. Ida Drant be referred to Kolebu Teaching Hospital and the Medical and Dental Council. I understand some of these facilities have already started disciplinary actions against some of these people, and I'll urge them to expedite action on them and their respective regulators must also do same. Dr. Genevieve Aja must also be referred to Kolebu Teaching Hospital and Medical and Dental Council. Ms. Akosia B. Texan must be referred to the Greater Accra Regional Hospital and then NMC. Ms. Joy Daisy Nelson, Kolebu Teaching Hospital and NMC. Ms. Salamatu Ahassan Bedu must also be referred to Kolebu Teaching Hospital and NMC.
Okay, so that's the minister Oramita Akando. The reasons in our face, possible punishments and as a possible actions as so take against these medical officers are massa amasa de we na esi and a hunkomo and a yedisiano. Yen share na face yenti Professor Ajiman Bedu Akosa on also the Okafa a reporter Omodekoto a Ministry of Health and him.
Key findings related to the police hospital. Ambulance arrived at the hospital with the patient alive. Hospital failed to triage the patient and initiate stabilizing interventions. Ambulance moved with the patient out of hospital after 11 minutes. At the Greater Accra Regional Hospital, ambulance arrived at hospital with patient alive. It's important that we state all these things because at the time they got to the hospital, patient was alive. Hospital failed to triage the patient and initiate stabilizing interventions. Ambulance moved with the patient out of the hospital after 70 minutes. And you can refer to that snapshot, 118 minutes referral anomaly. In Kolebu Teaching Hospital, ambulance arrived at the hospital with the patient alive. Hospital failed to triage the patient and initiate stabilizing interventions. Ambulance crew was redirected to from Kolebu Teaching Hospital to UGMC, but they refused. Patient died in the ambulance in about 70 minutes while in hospital. Key findings in respect of the ambulance crew. There was inconsistency in the taking and reporting of vital signs of the patient. And the emergency medical technicians lacked basic life support, advanced cardiac life support, and advanced trauma life support. In other words, they were just carriers, really, and could not, without these skills, maintain life whilst in the ambulance.
Okay, so 30 minutes past the hour of 8. The Oten in Kansas here face share a Professor Ajiman Bedu Akosa. The committee no report no de come the minister no and o share you be go deep into these matters and the report now or the abano report to Ukraine it shouldn't be a fanfare. enye fanfare report say ebeye media attention ba so from media ninti no yete committee no ya yewe ya bobodin ya say omo no they should go and see medical your friend is saying association need their Kenya ninti no na yewe ne dey see honoma. But the crux of the matter is that and someone Professor Ajimabedu Akosa edit to just Sisiano. Little Kakrana will share Sisiano, Kakrano Kayano. Actually, will say, your health sector no is in serious crisis. Whether we like it or not, from the NDC first, from the MPP second, from the NDC again, it tells us that politics with our health no MYN. It again tells you, say, the echo within our health sector no has nothing to do with politics. Therefore, we should be looking at it from that perspective. And I am becoming disappointed in all the governments that have come back to back with the issue of playing politics with our ambulances, with the issue of playing politics with the buy, you see, we in person ko biano, we see procurement issues, we see say it is becoming unbecoming. All the political parties, including the present NDC government in power. It is hurting. Professor Eka Sisiano say one of the ambulances and as ambulances here you don't even have basic things in the ambulance. There are serious things that we need to deal with. I mean, if you don't even have life support, if you don't even have, all these things, it doesn't carry some of these things. Sabi you do biatum near the Neko hospital. Na sane man kitengiti we nyina nke betumi dey sustain it and nipa krono and sane ye bedu be esese e ni duo no na sane man ni bi enimu dia. It is appalling. Then what are we doing? Edin pa ene ye as oman enti asebio nema bi say no yen to be emphasica enkom ni yen kwhwe ni yen siesie. So indeed papa emisan yede no enam etini no bed back to back yina no na ambulance ni mu yina no there is nothing that can sustain ore emisa. That is bad. That is uncalled for. There is no excuse in any of this. Na sebi aban enya botre apesika akwakofa eye sebi tricycles abai betumi dia ko eye basic areas, rural areas to help support na yetia ne de ye politics say omampenya akofa ye friend say ambulance tricycle ne ye de defel thinking that ye yen anase ye hwan. It is amazing the way sebi your politicians ne Maakye nyina mode neme bi say edi eye politics. And ne enye wunua na enye minua enti no we think it is fine. But in some fata and I mean that report your friend is saying Minister Akando should make it out for some of us to also hold it and then seriously eat into it and get the deeper side of the whole issue. Enye papa sir, I don't know what has happened. Again, reports and committees are yet in the baby. Time a branch be call any boys CBS moto ye call a friend is saying Greater Accra Hospital Rage call tena ho ye nsem bebre. The report told us to say we should be establishing sebi enema bebre wo honum police post no ye fan kwa chika cross ye fan brand name and all those things minim say sanema ni na ye de ye kan no ye anase ye nye. We shouldn't be excited just to be coming in public to tell us committee report and yet we don't execute the plan. Yes sir, ye behwe amasanema we na akodia ehun hian ye pa ma menko na fe ye ne eye ziga ento to balance ne ziga beto so me kan say eye diagnostic herbal industry 1374 eye edro sonko omode aba edra sebi onomu a omogya mu yare nyina no ebetumi asan yare ye pa ye no ma ye ko high blood pressure, high blood sugar, chronic wounds, hepatitis B and C, HIV, kidney infections, liver infections, ulcer, and I feel so your prostate enlargement, bad breath, and I feel so a menstrual pain, chronic cough, asthma, chest pain, arthritis, and I feel so swollen faces in the 1374 T74, and I will hear says so ububobi. Need to be a mekacho say a drone a 3232 cap na ebo a drone so no in so share 3 a drone 2 na wa bobo obuba while to say yes bibia ekoyi and then you be to be paying for so edin komo but answer na no benye bo pharmacies na face ever shop bia won sabe can be John numbers no now na e diagnostic herbal industry for ND and komo and for 1374 now no more me and me catch you ebetimi asan yare ye pa 0246 073 498 0246 073 498 and I feel say 050 162 8931 050 162 8931 now on paying for ND and common. Well, text messages in be aba making can be amma mamin can kwame CDT I have for the and also good morning. The MPP has held more press conference in 1.5 years of opposition than the total number of parliamentarians instead of micro minority to focus on their party restructuring and gain political power in 2040 elections and making empty noise. Best regards to Chairman Sadiq Ahafo, Regional Director of Buffer Stock and Odenidi Ebaye. And now, Capito Goso Meshia MPP. Okay, so Capito Goso Meshia. As MPP is still far better than the NDC in terms of good policies and development projects. So 2028 MPP is coming like a kite with Dr. Mahmoud Baumia for a better Ghana. Regards to Honorable Mavis Akumsen, incoming MPP, National Women Organizer, and then Organizer Hopeful, and then Justin Frimpong Kudia, General Secretary of the MPP, still maintain it is possible. Young corner for Ziga ND in common. This Ziga Steak is brought to you by Gentleman Dental Clinic. Home common and I the Ebro Sisian and Gentleman made the details in Ebro, but it's brought to you by Gentleman Dental Clinic. And it is Ziga Atinase, young fan common and Shishaso. Na fi young co your name Ziga Maakye Bibia Bokode.
Yeah, Bibia Boko boss.
The radiasi. Radiadom kakra guswa.
Yeah, the radiasi. Yes, for the first time, my memo akando abaso. Yes, for the first time. That's what I'm saying. That for the first time, my memo abaso because adiena wayen. Wayama gara funi na. Wame anya GD e Ministry of Health emu. Abrantie na wo hwere ne nkwa no. Wa ma yehuna adekura ma abrantie no ehwere ne nkwa. De make na wacha se. You good. Say sad ne ba. But you see emanen nka ho a emanen so ho a. Let me share something with you. Share Afari 47B. Utemi. Afari 47B ekweposo. Na omu koye no. Omu bae na omu ye 7 o. Omu bae na bakwawu. Etina omu nima de kwa na omu bae na bakwawu. Ene nkofo bi say omu say what happened? Ene omu say ye kona no hododo no. Eti ekra ka se won sign na wan sign. Eti ekodu epono so no. Awoni enyenyai de na ewo epono so. Wantimi an konteni ene ode hwere ne nkwa. Eti time ye de ne ko hye mochre no. Ena Professor Badu Akwesa kroye. Ene se no. Enkofo story ne emu orem. Eti empire branch ni investigate. Who's one a pathologist. That is why omoma ne lady sa ye fe ne say committee we say no. Eti omo investigating omo paya branch. No man we say lukomabu. So omo we say lukomabu. Ena Professor Badu Akwesa so no. Sex na kan yen fro omo ne question omo. So the question na ye question omo no. Yan question omo amom separately. Eti ya bomb no hu say afa no mu say bako kan no krese enya yare bia da na o yare tie ni ye o nemom omo kwaepo no so no ene one bako nya fight oni bako nya ntokwa eti ntokwa de mu no a omo kuna akwa no de ne ti ehye ne ha na omia no na ne kwa ode ne be hwe ho ena akwa no kon be bo the edges of the canoe and of hwe no kwa. You get me? So had it not been that investigation, any postmortem na nke bia ki ehunu ade pa eku abrante listen saade we si emani kwase emani si hwa 92.9 edi kwase emani si hwa yen follow issue bia yen tiase any allegation bia yen follow in this country because medical malpractice in this country nipa ye ku oba to atwe in this country ye ka bi kire wa yen be show dia make na tiase ye ka bi kire wa yen be show enu obia na akọ hospital de sebra na wu enu obia na akọ hospital ọkọ onu ane koyo oba anu ankasa ama yes yare bi betimi aka obi ama na akọ hospital ebia no ọkọ no onim se ade ne ye serious a awas bi betimi achew udu hono ma betimi ahwe nka but me see ye doctors ye nurses bebre ku ni patene but ye nim they make mistake ema ni patro mo nkwa day in the day out but enam say ye naive ni enye health workers inti de bia ba ni afene se okwayere sabia na okopre ne nkwa wahwe ne nkwa ni atwotwo ade bia da so and we don't investigate she oranya hotamaklu ya hotamaklu ni book A Nation into Retirement o kai book na wa card kura emba President Rollins ewuye sai agency no ade koma ya investigate na ya hu say abrante we say ni say ne hers is about to be rolled no yam fa sadie na go into it. We should listen to the man kakra ye tie papa in kakra.
Okay.
Yes, President Rollins, listen, somebody who came to lead this country for 19 good years was training kwa yati ase obi abeko. But according to Oraja Hotamaklu, the book no, I interview no on answer shemukena. Was say I'm ready to answer questions. Can we so a former military man? Was say tell my President Rollins who ye. Next 4-5 no na twa papa no ho ahia no. Ya fla omukọ abrochire. Tieri yo, ya fla omukọ abrochire won tiase. Eno sa danche a 2 captains Kolebu Teaching Hospital was 2 captains be Rollins wuwie no wo mo chia say mission accomplished. Say issue say investigate say issue. Seven producer say investigate say issue ya. And then you free seven producer papa no seven na dubukan. And I say bia we don't take you serious in this country. Because Obia only did this country for 19 good years. Then we get a statesman, a co-founder of democracy in this country. Eba Bontibe Kacho say, this is what we know. Let us investigate up to now and see who we are. Just say the more of them, please. Okay. Me say, Asembisia sometimes I need to chiaso. Okay. Aya yam fight seriousness. You push seriousness investigation room kakra. Yen kase wo bia na investigating. But ababa obi wo konongo ne mu orem. Okay. One ne police mni esedem. Ti aspa mi karu. Omo sedem. Police ne kwa ba no. Ye kwa ababa wa na wu. Ye kwa hwa ya shoe rack. Ene ye de sapa so na. Yes suicide. Shoe rack ababa wa no. Gya no e wase no. Shurak, we teacher. Korongo.
All right.
Mama, Shurak. Maybe what's Shurak? How could it be possible?
Okay.
Now, the Bushiafu Su, the Bushiafu police station, back and forth up to now. Something okay. Small baby, we are treating what I say. The Bushiafu Su almost Champions League. Was work of 5 years with them by Yahoo BM. Adia Chia was sent work on for no dinner home. The pop body now with dinner home. Yanto Washe, the American watcher say, Massa, criminal cases has no status bar.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Mukobusa.
Okay.
Selling for Amuakon, Bishop elect. Selling for Amuakon. Waka do kura my brother Amuakon ye. Bianca wants some of this country.
Okay.
Eti ora kando. Ade we ya na wode abane ye. Emanu so ha enyo omo manya bi omo bi di nko a.
Okay.
Sen be see dia nyahota maklo kan ye hwem.
Okay. All right.
Ni establish say President Wallace was saying COVID ne ku no. Elu su betimi aboa.
Okay. But as Ziga any attending can no Ziga Steak was brought to you by Gengiment Dental Clinic and na omo edebre yenti na yensho mo na fe yemra baxes here.
Yamo akwa ba e de ba Gengiment Dental Clinic. Gengiment Dental Clinic e aso ya e sin hodwuma. Komo ayebidi efa tooth replacement ho. Se osie tu na wose yebo foforo e de hye ho ma. Nya hwensunsu anso a se wosi tu no wan hye foforo a bitimi e de abrɛwo. Dedi kan onipa esen onipa ni monyam ukọ nipa mu na wo kasa de yehwe ye wo sen de ebo ama wotimi bidi ye wo sen o kasa de ebo ama words bi o ha wotimi pronounce ye so ye wo sen edi djuma dia ho do bebre ndi se esen etu a ehu be hia se obeba ne ahye fofo enso e ho e de ama wo so obi o ha na se no na ba kusie ni ba kusie chiri enya ade a ehye nkran jenye na de etu ensa afete to na mo ba ne nya esen fofo enfa hye ho so enfa ma wo afen so nipa osimo wo numa eboa ema obon no ekipi in good shape so we sit no one replacement sa side of the bone ebetimi atom amana yi anase ebetimi ebuo dum se na ya yeta aka no amana yi maintenance ma sa ha no ento to na mo ba se esena atu no ye hye foforo e wo ho mfa mo esena ba ye mu ahodo bebre ye wo esena ba ko a hye wa obetimi yi wa de e wa ho ho no wasa hye na de ba ko wa bonten se nipa do na agiri se ye wo sha obetimi yi ntimi fa bidi enye sa na tie ye ma wa obetimi de didi obetimi de akasa obetimi adwumadia wo do bia wo didi bia no ye mu ahodo mienu ye wo flexible one ye ta fa ne bar plus no e na afa ye wo acrylic e na afa ye wo de hye wa untini emfa won san ka bi ma na se untu bi eno so e fixed prosthesis eno so tu ana mo ba Gengiment Dental Clinic ye be ye enso de ama ye mu ahodo mienu ye wo PFM ana se porcelain fused to metal and our fancy or back on so a fan implant and maintenance fee to an amount by Gengiment say we see to find the Gengiment Dental Clinic ye be wow near restore or smile on back to say na e tell her Gengiment Dental Clinic a cheap when ya kwan kra Ghana ha fan na Gengiment Dental Clinic or here or Accra Gengiment Dental Clinic 2 branches Accra. The first one was Nungwa, right after Nungwa Senior High School, Udu and check Cantamanto. In 7 pieces of Gengiment Dental Clinic branch or any NBC office, and I say Italian pub in a day in Nungwa. I feel so atomic down, but make a banana about Udu and check Taifano. In 7 pieces of Gengiment Dental Clinic branch by Conso, you be a Juma deal. I feel so Santa Monica Kumase or here at the Port Junction, Total Filling Station, a Chiwo Pay, Udu and HG. On Sunday fast walk ye ne Methodist school na wa Abepo junction no e di anunhwe afei su kuma se wa here Atonsu high school junction traffic light na se wa ape Gengiment Dental Clinic bank ba go so e wo ha ye di adwuma di e wo ko fo bi aso he Gengiment Dental Clinic ye wo Central Police Station no enche mu ha pe ye ne Central Market no e di anunhwe a ye di adwuma di wa bon san wo Central Police Station enche ho na takra den so o he Gengiment Dental Clinic branch na pipe no traffic light Tadisco Junction wa enka ni baby ana GM Bank ewo no sa bon sanko na mu na Gengiment Dental Clinic ye wo a ye di adwuma di afla wo so Gengiment Dental Clinic ewo Ecobank story building na Ecobank ewo ase no esoro pe na wo he Gengiment da obehu ye ewo afla wo afi wo do ani kochiem ewo techima no so abono mantemu Gengiment Dental Clinic ewo Mazi Road enkom hotel achiwa pe ni AY Ahmed and be admission ewo techima afi ese mantemu so ye wo Tamale Gengiment Dental Clinic branch and Tamale Tishigu yani post office no e be admission and as adjacent the MT main office na you be adwuma die e honum ti Ghana ha na nyina the Gengiment branches no akweti Ghana ha nyina utu ana mo ba ye be hwew ni aboa na osere na okasa so akoyi e di ama se wo he TV na se a ye numbers ni edu ase no bitima frɛ Gengiment Dental Clinic e wo sa ma to for you so 054 990 6588 Ofra doctor ebeje oso se inquiries no make ebeje oso ni aboa na so so no kasa so akoyi di ama Gengiment, it's time for you to smile again.
Okay, so 50 minutes into 8 a.m. Yen Shase na fe yenfa enkomo enhyehyɛ so Gordon Mahama tour corporate affairs officer watena NDC communication team member and then Awal Muhammad national communication team member of the MPP and also watena hwɛ nim sɛ Awal na damfo pa Solomon Owusu director communications United Party Also, better than saying, "If in common, ashes so." And even in common, me and San, if time permit, we'll look into the Professor Jimabedu Akosa Committee no report. No, we'll look at it. Now, if share what we should be doing with our health sector, and then the report that has also dropped in, and then we'll look at the Greater Crown Minister, Mame Lenda Obenewa Akwele Oklu. And the comment F is anything to go by. This becomes the second in terms of issues happening with the women in the NDC. First was the Sebi free zones in our face with BPM. We don't know what is really happening in our system. And then we'll look into our financial sector, the 5.6 billion and komodini now yebidini na before michamo bibia boko die.
Oh, Yamiadom.
Godon, Biaboko.
Biaboko now, sir.
Radiadom.
PDS, dear no.
PDS, PDS is also
very important.
We'll look into that one too. But I just want us to look quickly into the minister no committee no set here to look into the death of Charles Emisa and our face report on Monday Abano. Of course, there are certain loopholes that we need to address as a nation when it comes to our health sector and all that. Maakye Prof, when he was talking about Sebi ambulances and then maybe and some fatas. I mean, basic things that should be taken care of a human being before the main hospital, no, and Nihosa, and we should be looking at some of these things. Committees, I know they and but as to say, you be taking action on it is also another matter that we have to look at. Maybe we should take some 5 minutes to deal with the health, and then we'll come back to issues of Mamiuklu and then the PDS matters. Let me start with you, Gordon, because Una Obidu first.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Minchia.
Obiajo, so
my brother, wow. And even though he's absent, I know he will be coming. Solomon.
Yes,
I know he will be coming. He will be answering. We are expecting him here. Kojo, last week, this similar health issues came on board. Was it last week or last 2 weeks? Relative to Kaswa.
I think it's last week.
Last week.
Kaswa issue.
Yes, last week.
Yes.
And I made my point clear.
Yes.
Clear. I still stand by that point. Kojo, it's a high time, as I see, you taking health-related issues very seriously. Just this week, me who Wejagbawe MP and now all demonstrators say. As I saw pediatric hospital, Akawe hospital. Yes, good call, because it serves the citizens, whether a World Bank money, taxpayers' money. It is to serve a purpose. It is to serve a purpose. But say you're dealing with who's the last we met I said issues of health, a NIM MPP, NIM NDC. Inti as politicians say you're commenting on health related matters. Let us not shield the truth. Let's put to bear all the facts. But we must be guided, say, as a self facility, should be put into use. Maakye government statement on the pediatric hospital network Akawe, which is Wejano. Legitimate reasons being told by the ministry, because World Bank and a financing project, which ought to have been completed in 2024. At the point, World Bank raises some issues, suspecting, say, some procurement malpractices be that they are even doubling the prices 11 times.
The price,
and nothing are contributed to the heart of the project. Legitimate concerns, but Mesre Abayin say we should fast track the concerns with the World Bank and a contractor no because you see who done say o papa wo ana o maame awo na yesi unuani what the citizens need ne say the project should be put to good use na yenya so mfaso ana meboa Kojo but those on the other side who wants to create an impression say a deliberate on a buying side not to put the project to operation. I will beg of them.
Okay.
Say let's try to be factual on issues.
Okay.
But to just let it look like bibia pepe na buying na pese obebie because I am buying fufuro bi na ye den esi no then you are not putting the issues into right perspective.
All right.
And then the people will comment and put politics on it. But Kojo, on the issue of the committee, Nasem no. I have taken my time to read, and these are the issues I got from it.
Okay.
One, committee ni say the death did not occur by an accident. Bear in mind, on the 26th of February 2026, Charles Emisa car airborne wo machiri aya.
Yes, circle here.
So committee ni hwehwemu be there di say enya car na airborne no and a result to ni wo na owu ye no. That is the first thing. Two, critical failure in emergency medical care across several hospitals in Accra caused his death. Last week, Mekachira was say it is like some of your medical practitioners seems not to understand when we say something is emergency. Okay. And that is exactly what the committee report is saying. There was failures on the part of medical care when it comes to emergencies because they couldn't handle the issue as emergency as we thought they could do. 3, there was also a refusal and delay which significantly worsens his condition. So even though car na born no because you didn't call police hospital omu delay later was him panio Rich hospital omu delay later omu sim panio and sana kolebu yesim panio and ohwere nkwa. Through all this process because all go through pain no, the delay worsened the situation. And the last one I got is that later with all the delays he suffered cardiac arrest and then it resulted to the death of the 29 years old engineer na wofu ahwe na ko school with the hope say obenyebi amebia eden aso omoso. But the most important issue in the report and they said report in state categorical said the death resulted due to negligence. Negligence is an offense when it results to some of these circumstances because obi negligence emma obi wua that person can be taken on. So I equally add my voice to people who are saying say my report no gather dust in the shelves. Yenya multiple and several reports on these instances that negligence on the part of health practitioners take the lives of breadwinners. In life, it must take a day or a minute to say no to recurrent events. Mumayema this particular issue and bring it to an end. This negligent act of some medical practitioners are taking thousands of people's life. This is not acceptable. In this day and age, 21st century, a developing country like Ghana, yentimin trase ma and for negligence and taking the lives of people.
Okay, all right.
So the Ministry of Health must take up this matter beyond the committee's report.
Yeah, sure.
Heads must roll.
I agree with you.
Punishment must be meted to the individual.
I agree.
That their actions and inactions
I agree.
cost Charles Emise's life.
I agree.
Because some of these issues, you're taking it seriously. People who are very good would change the matter to look like a buying and which may not be the direct act of a particular government.
Okay.
Not the NDC, not the NPP. But lack of professionalism is causing a lot of lives in this country. Last week.
Yeah, quick one. I mean,
lady no okako wono. Kaswa
Yes.
That issue must also be taken seriously.
Yeah, the report we needed.
Because kojo enne ayobire. Allen so we 1 year ni.
Yeah.
Exactly a year. I think in the same month. Okowo en ohwere ni nkwa. Ya hwere obiyere, obi sister, obi auntie, obi breadwinner. Today it is somebody. And sometimes the health practitioners, I wonder if they feel because omuye health practitioners no, they cannot find themselves in such emergency mode. So they should be advising themselves because out here now nyanku nurse ni doctor ni feeling reluctant to admit emergency in that matter. Sana also the day you go into an emergency mode, another health practitioner will repeat the same character on you. You will only die and your soul will say minimum anka. When they were doing that, I should have corrected them.
All right.
Now so now what
exactly. Go then, Merasipa. Well, Mamiti on this health issue now for Yemra other matters.
You medase Maminchia wetie for ni wahwefo nyina na menkasa medase for this opportunity. Medinchia Kessben free the incoming president of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia Edebre Ghana fo nyina ose ochia Ghana fo nyina na enche obeba ogusua wone nama oye reconciliation wone party mpanimfo akukudam ene nama omudi nkomo okọ omo nanso ewufie ema one omudi nkomo omo a omubuafu omo a bibinti omo mpese omo abe associated with the party ni nyina no one omo edi nkomo in order say betimi akan nyina ye ho abom na yetimi akọ elections na akọ win ye nyina ye nim se abufuo by and on a madudo na ampie kra nkoto because omo hu se NDC nye option kra but omo ankoto abano iba be 2.5 million omo tumaye 2020 ebufui omo ankoto na ebufo ni nti Dr. Bawumia say this year no adwuma obe ni titiru pa eni se obeko constituencies are problems wo eni eye mpanimfo a ewo se ekọ omo nanso epa omo chew omo a ewo se epa omo chew omo a ewo se yesan efra omo back na yenu omo nyina enante se ne be ya bitimi aboa asem na esie ne eyare hosem na mitie Professor Ajima Badu Akosa tamana o kind report na me ora hoye echen tama mete se nipa no kra no ka bono ama ka na dwane ama ede no call ya wa anyeye because afina yate de si yase esanse wo hwe de si ya na nya ka na e bono na mani wui ka ne bono na oda emergency all right but na omo a omo ti ambulance no kakra e wose omo ya eye basic no omo timi ye Professor Jimambadu Akosa anka no ho se omo na omo na equipment ni wo hwe ambulance na bibia ehia bia wom de nim ene se omo nim advanced care omo wom no omo nim se na ebetimi akra nipa de na ko hospital so ko hospital ho na hospital na ntimi anje nipa na wonhu kwan a obafa so ahwe ni biom enu nti won se okan se omo nim advanced care omo fa no North Industrial Area meboa ena omo de nante okono omo si owu as a result of cardiac arrest and laceration oprai no moje tu no na ede no kwa ha yanje no ede no kwa ha na yanje no nti ahye na koma nti ema na koma neti ema no wi because oni osha ne records a omo ankyere se no akoma yare but edini kono na moja ni tu na ambulance for no guso a omonso pepa no krakra no oma krakra ndi na ko hospitals mako enan na se yentimi anya hwe de tu no mete ho na me wora ho because ebitimi ato me ni wunyina ebitimi ato doctor na it is possible at that time I can't born any phone on kutano phone yirai because that time on be fano because omuja moto no ho unse na wote moto so omuja moto no ho possibly ni bag kraka ho omuja no ho so o phone ni ho a ni pasa na obetima from because e bia na me ni obetima from obi na ya reserve bed amano but e ho no ka na ball wuntimi enya ho bibia so obede free obi kura ma na ye so doctor no a wo reject no na e ka ho again you see enye bed na edihwe nipa yeti hai medical doctor wa ha obi yare obi timasha de ebia obehia eni se ebia obehia equipment bi dia yes ehia but sa ambulance no no it is a hospital bibia wo enu ti na amasa nipa no ne ho me tekra na ye wa dia oxygen nyina ehye ambulance no ye ne purposely because say him say nipa ne betimi afa na akakakra na wawu inti ebetimi I sustain wo anka ka nu mu no kra no doctors ni na ka se ka nu mu kra se bed no obetimi ahwe na ka nu ambulance wano kra kaka kire mu se mo behwe na ka nu o ma hwe ya the report na ba wabubo mu din se we no yentwe o maso I think say it is not enough. Ghana Health Service and the Ministry of Health should be able to tell Ghanaians they must be seen to be punished. Anya asokwe nkwa magana fo nyina hu sa ampa ya twe nipa naso se na be ya obi te Bolga Regional Hospital a ono enkoye saa anasa uti another hospital a onkoye bibisa because unim se we ni ye no ye twe naso minim omo service no ekwan ya yefa so atwe obi aso but I think say interdict omo na okotenefia na so oba adwuma kra na ebia etua na ka half na obi ehu se sa na ye na bichiri say bia betimi aboa minim how they will be able to but the person me hu ne say e was Ghana fo nyina hu say omo ye sa ma abrante ni wuye no ye twe oma so asotwe no na say na tie omo the recommendations makoma miensa bai okay say in 2020 Akufo-Addo Ekosi Hospital B with the help of UN ewo Bema camp hono na nka yesoja fo nko na yehwe o ma recommend this our hospital no yembie for critical care sene beya at least obi area obi timiaye mate se yese omo ateki steps kra ama sesi omo bie sa hospital no Bema camp nti se obi tiemi na bibisa esia around 37 na bed in ho ura Bema camp inside the hospital bi ho is in 2020 na yesoja fo nko na ehwe onu se na 37 for soja fo no but say no civilians are ho so omo ekoseti app ebi ema omo Bema camp inside ho nti seti app no ho muso obi bia bi ho but na soja for any omo ebusuafo nko na omo hwe ho but this time around omo bi say obia betimi aba say wo yare kra na obetimi walk in na wako omo kan say ye electronic your friend say bed system and obeboy onim say limbs na ye di your health first no me call hospital organ of Accra ho na me call me hospital time bia me area me wife area ho na ye ko so Ganoff Hospital no card meje no efiri ho no me yare ko Menchia Hospital card na na de hwe mo hwe na mo hu me records ehun se me ko Ganoff Hospital malaria na me de ko we na me de ko in the keka interestingly there been so me ko if jase na me hon fa me ko hospital the same card na me de so na bibia wo so it no was a hospital hani passe in or hospital had bed say no on neck account into omo yes yen implement bibisa na yen network hospitals ni nyina omo ye referral hospitals sene ebeya se ambulance service no epiki nipa na obetimi akọ online na akọ check say hospital wey na bed wo ho into won ko ha ma yenka say hospital ni ho eno ani say obekọ straight into that hospital na odia nipa na akọ na yahwe no again mesre aban say
okay
hospitals are ewo eye Accra ha no yesi bebre hwe wejade no enya reho sempa se hwe equipment a ewo ho I see Oko sa Princess Maria Hospital no krana de wa ha no echen ni nyina you see Ghana ha equipment a ewo sa hospital no ebi ni ha
wejade no
ye nyina ye hu to the extent that every place ekuta air condition bia ye ni modern MP no ho kan say even aburuchiri or the akwala koy but won hu sa facility no ho adenti na ye bia ye say ya inflate cost adenti na won chi nipa no na mbie man krofo hwe okokolebu ankwala ho baranka e bia ye bie we a ka bia ankwala no gu ho na ka hana a free space it no bed na ye can
then you can talk your matters
exactly but you see but the meti and say in the next 3 weeks on baby because ye bibia we painting bed bibia ho light bibia it is the only thing I hear and they say ye bibia na ye doctors akogu doctors go fie inform adwuma nurses go fie inform adwuma na se hospital e wo ho a mbie na omonko shai usudo your friend say okay eno de minim say omabie yesi hospital baako e wo pon katamanso eno sumate say omabie
me area wa no
wo hospital akufo ado na see me boa so sa hospital no wo ho na other hospitals wo ho a omo kan say this year agenda 111 no ombe wie 10 kokobin de no ya penti ya ye bibia best sisi ho ne so ye wura ofurukrum the same thing misramo akambe mamu nkrofo no a omo kumase no akono makotwa video no so abasa ne we no omkotwa ya migiri se ewo se aban de wote ase pa e demonstration a omukrom ya ye agenda 111 hospital awie ewo se anka ye bia ye mbie ye no munye demonstration na ye ntwa ho video bra ye twa ho video ba aban no bitimi akobie se na be ya bitimi aboa ye
koyo meda se ma awal Mohammed and mete nenkano mamenkan we good morning, my name is Ishmael from Ejura. No bed in hospitals which led to death of fellow Ghanaians, negligent of health workers because they are government institutions. Have you heard anyone complain about lack of bed in private hospitals? Me who be that anopese or tre. This one says indiscipline slow down growth. Those involved must be punished severely. The lack of bed shouldn't be an excuse. Most of these young doctors and nurses are stubborn and must be sanctioned. And this one is Kojo Preko Bobo at Jumen's Fashion Agogo. Obuasa Santiachim North. He says, see how they destroying properties. Jumso is killing us. Greetings to incoming communication officer Maakye Odichem and also at the Ebaye. I mean, now for Yendin Komo. God and middle by here because it's within your domain when it comes to make a domain as in your party where the Greater Accra Regional Minister Linda Obenewa Akwele Oklu, and as much as we apologize, but the comment that was made is also bringing other matters involved. The matters has always been that the it's something that we've been saying. We've heard doctors also saying the same thing, complaints, even national service complaining that they feel that when you take them out there to the northern sector of this country, it becomes a form of punishment and all that. But should it come from a minister? Na ose ubema public sector ni ubweka ama ubechina swa, does it mean that you should be taking the person away from the Greater Accra premises, making it look like sebi in Penfueni North sector holiday sebi yadoko honoma na punishment mao. I mean, even though he has apologized on that, some of these language and all that, how do we solve some of these matters? 8 minutes your dear Kojo. Yes sir.
Before then, Awal spoke about a certain system where also called hospital when where when you go to other hospital,
LIMS,
yes. That one, the health minister has spoken about it extensively.
Okay.
Amana Waka said that system is being worked on. Well, he has said it. He has promised.
No, abolishing.
No, I'm saying that, no, I get you, but I'm saying that.
Or build.
No, and I'm saying so that's what I'm saying, that he has assured the entire nation, say, such a system. For me, I don't have much details into it. Why more abolish the existing one? No, what I'm saying that
it was contract.
No, I'm saying that I don't want us to go into it into detail. I'm saying that me nim the entire abolish. However, minister are sure the entire nation that such system is being built to make sure say obi yare wahana ambulance fana obetimia enter into the system and will quickly know which of the available hospitals are best. So it's a good call, but I just want to assure you that Abayenu through the Ministry of Health has actually taken note the system is being built. So and the second point is on the wager issue. You see, I've said here that the government must make sure they put it to use. However, once I make sure say OBC hospital area, even when you read the press statement, they are even relating it to the contractor.
Yes.
Who is not even ready
to allow them
to put it to operation.
Yeah.
Menu announce him say, you see a dying we don't just go to commission it. Things needs to be done. And there have been instances that contractors have prevented opening of projects simply because Aban Eyeden Ediomuka.
All right.
You get the point?
Yeah.
So I agree with you, and I've said here, say, there a through Ediane or me. What the citizens need is that the project should be put to use.
Yeah, so
however, let us not lose sight
that
there are some underlying issues regarding it.
Right.
These underlying issues. Mekai 2017. When MPP came to power, then DC then had said, say, Legon Hospital was fully completed.
Yes.
At the point in time, reason they said there was no plant. Generator, for the want of just to make it well understood by the ordinary generator in New York. MOB echo the back of Lagos Hospital. Echo trial video betray say there was plant there. Yet it took years. And son abani
it didn't take years.
How many?
Just within 1 year now, because
so
70%.
No problem.
Then you
that, but it took time. It took time. Even though now NDC, what we are saying is that baby and now yedunu, we had completed it. So all what you need is to put it to use. But now you were giving several reasons. Today, in just few years, you are saying that these reasons cannot store the opening of the project.
I'm also not too sure you are justifying.
I'm not.
Exactly.
I'm not. But you see, when you want to advise somebody, you must watch yourself.
Okay.
Because what you must know is that that's what I'm saying, that today he is not seeing reason that Abayeno edema for which the hospital has not been put to use. However, few years ago, Legon Hospital, which is even bigger than what we are talking about.
All right.
You people gave flimsy reasons why you were not putting it to use.
I think I have to just come with this because we say on that
no problem.
Let's just give clarity to a University of Ghana Hospital. We say University of Ghana Hospital, no. It didn't really start from government of Ghana. Any government of Ghana and education in the budget say or University of Ghana. University of Ghana had an agreement with some company. The Israeli government say on person BC hospital Omo. So because a government to government agreement in T na omuntimi and signed that agreement on behalf of Ghana. So they signed parliament. There was a parliament approval. So GOG came in and approval and almost start to see. See na drew baby no. E drew baby all right. Na aka finishing touches I was say ewie. But then there was a tussle between Ministry of Health and the University of Ghana on ownership. You remember? So, I say there be a guarantee a mamo. So, na Andrew building this ho. But na enfidia was a year because Sa University Hospital no. Enye hospital just like that. Enye bed on kwane sisio infidie ene di yejuma. So ye koye to the extent that at a point in time in 2018 we had to go to parliament to get $50 million. Remember, approved by parliament for us to be able to finish that hospital. So that was the tussle at that time.
No problem. We should just move to the one. I don't want us to go back and forth.
Granted, there was a tussle.
Because now we said we don't want to do politics.
I get you.
So let's move on to the clue one.
He's saying there was a tussle.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that as we speak,
yes,
per the press release by the ministry, there is still a tussle.
There is no
where the contractor. I'm coming. There's a tussle between government
in the next 3 weeks.
I get you. No, I get you.
A tussle.
No.
3 weeks.
No. As for resolving a tussle, even a week can be used to resolve a tussle.
Right.
But I'm saying that, granted, you are saying there was a tussle. As we speak, there is equally a tussle between the government, the contractor, and even the World Bank.
All right.
So that reason where you saw it as justifiable, today another government is giving a clear fact on the matter. You don't want to agree to that. So let us not do that. That's why I said that on health issues, let us be factual on it, because NAOB tomorrow it can be you.
Just 5 minutes on the because you spend all the
on the regional ministers issue. Emra will introduce the topic, you know. But before then, my main far will feed the case here so and add my voice to the voice of the minister for Greater Accra region. I mean the regional minister for Greater Accra region, MP for Shai Usudoku. She has apologized for the slip in her comment relative to questioner journalist Ebisalo. Most times you see people share excerpts of videos and they cut where it will suit sometimes what they want to achieve.
Kessben 92.9.
You get the point. Endra Mitie minister no enso wo your sister station, specifically Adom, where she was granted an opportunity to speak on the subject matter. I mean, say wait here.
Yeah.
Wait here. Okay. According to Onono, she was not necessarily saying say or transfer Nkrofua or the one called off by way of punishment. But now the statement and they say she even mentioned other different regions are what transfer Nkrofua then alcohol. I remember Obo Buno, Obo Ashanti, Obo Ahafo. But ushe video na etweguna. The only part of Obo North is where the excerpt ended. That's where the excerpt ended. Yesterday I listened to her very well. What we must know is that under this minister Anna Abain and ye use transfer as a means of punishment or punishing employees we feel they have acted in a way that we don't want. Yes or no? When you're the first time?
No, it's been there since.
It's been there since. It's been there since. When I was teaching, I remember anytime be a certain community district ne feel say we put up an attitude that then what they will do is that they will transfer you from where you are to a different place. Into Kojo way enye enasem.
Okay.
And then Yasemwa, it says you're relating solely to the minister, because in all government, including today's government, anytime be a employee be a misbehaving, the first point of punishment is for that employee to be transferred. I rather unfortunate say this statement, even though exists in our governance system, no. The minister has to voice it out. But this is a trite knowledge that is happening, or trite event that has happened and still happening. It is still happening.
Okay.
And they will call a lot of agencies. When they think you are not functioning well, when they think you are not behaving well, when they think you don't respect, the first option is that you better transfer. Because you own the threshold that Edaho to dismiss an employee, no, if you are not able to meet it, you can't dismiss him. Yet you feel say Nipane put up an attitude that it's a punishment. So they end up going for the low hanging fruit of punishment. And the commonest of it is to transfer that employee. It is unfortunate to say she has to rehash this act that has existed with us over years now. I have personally apologized also on her behalf.
Okay.
And I know, say, every communicator and government official, we are all not happy, even though it has existed with us. No? Your best say, I am a Nodna, Awal is a Nodna. Most times, people feel those places are so deprived that that is where they have to dump people. But that narrative must change. That narrative must change. It is not about the NDC, it's not about the MPP. It's about that perception that many people have in their mind. Thinking, say, even possible be pay fresh employment. Now, because I don't know air corn offer. Officially say it is a punishment. Officially say it's a punishment. But there is equal human beings like you and I who needs your services, who equally pays taxes. Okay. And even some of their taxes are not even limited in developing the northern region. Some are being brought to the south to develop the south. You get the point? So that impression, and even as citizens, as I said, because Saudi will be a cornoff, who manage Juma not the cornoffer. One for your worst case scenario, like I say, Juma no on pay. Because they feel it's a punishment. Yeah. It is never a punishment. Right. And it is also because our leaders has created that impression, say, oh, South now misbehavior, yeah, the offer is a punishment. So collectively, both leadership and citizens, let us erase that perception. Say anybody who is working in the north went there by way of punishment. It is not the case because we also equally pay taxes, the same percentage, the same amount that those in the south also pay. It's rather unfortunate, and I hope say all the my northern brothers will find a way in our heart to forgive her.
Okay, all right. But I say, I mean, to on this particular matter.
Politicians, as politicians, I about what I was saying, and say, and you be a politician, it's me kasa. That's very important.
I agree with you.
And you be a politician, will be to deliver, but me kasa no. Because, mommy, over time, 10 beer will be interview, beer, I'll be say foul. 10 beer, I'll be interview, beer. Okay, Wezo and Crofobia can say in use Wezo or greater airport on. I say I cry idea. I didn't think I would be bare Wezo or Kroma. You get it, and you saw the way she said it. Again, Ablekuma North elections, you know. Journalists in Busan say, na yasin Crawford Chicheska, yasu Ukrano about Chicheska or. I say, oh, says Kadi will be a Cheska or politics. It is a whole Sikado, Nisikado will be so in this kind of watch I found. It's a regional minister. Then we show the video now. And yet, no baby or can say what the Biako Bono Nekeka. It was not part of that interview. I watched the entire interview. To be very honest, I am one of the very few people who highlighted that interview. Minamicha, the Uhuna Ekojina, baby, nodness. Minamicha, video no to.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I did that, but Osha a long video na be a big count, but be anywhere can region be. I have the video, I can send it to you. But be anywhere can region be. Or see ye do ma kodada, and yes, bia, I feel a domoko,
Omukodada.
Ye do omoko as punishment. Sure, no for hono, oko bolga, oko tamale, oko wa. The winya wa krabia winya. It is just like Accra. The only thing is the only difference between a Honsuni and say a Hono say we teacher in 8 hours 3,000 or Accra same thing 8 hours. But what do you need boy for her? Rent a boy air for her. Even electricity net kono air for relative to a ECG. Obia what na hoda. na se okacha se onsan ko ho na onkotena ho nko ye adwuma odi mirika na beko ori bia just ask anyone uko Tamale middle of Tamalia businesses ye ho nyina dodo na ya Asante for middle of Tamale business ye ho nyina dodo na ya Asante for at the point in that your vice chairman cry Asante MPP regional vice chairman so ho no obi a watena ho da bia no hwe mo am colleague baako Abdul Hayy Moment ya won ho onyini yo ho ekusu it oye no starting the journalism wo ho and oba GBC oba one of the top presenters in this country Tama only peak you know and onye adwuma in Tamale he stopped from here and went to Tamale. He's there otro ye bibia enye obi na ka cho say Abdul Hayy e o Tamale you would not know e won ote onye adwuma wo ho a wo ye because yes he's there. Okay. I wouldn't say he has been there for the last 3 or 4 years.
Have somebody say where is
yes at the peak of his career Tamana multimedia ehwehwe Tamana friends media general ehwehwe say onbeye program emma no mu tonis ka kese no onya adwuma e wo UDS as head of corporate affairs into oja say adwuma no e ko ho se o Tamale a o ye adwuma but bia o tro we bibia ye na wo social media space no eti enye enekra so de aka unim say o akra ha so quality of life wo ho no maybe because harsh weather condition na keka ho sometimes ahakura no eyitimi ko be 36 degrees Celsius even weather no timi ko 36 degrees Celsius
na omunko abrochi ngofo nko abrochi
exactly if you study a hot here
ngofo nko abrochi
you get it so maamene kasa no wankani ye and again continuously me pese obi ye adwuma na yakase yampamo no ne nekeka ho I just don't cherish that yambo modern na nipa no intimi and correct those mistakes no but oye baako oye mienu na oye miensa na still ye hwe na on hwa de asam baba because nipa na ofa na adwuma no oye srem ni ya woni srem Emma na wachi motor school and papa didn't go srem ne papa na a minister those days at Tamale na social amenities cry ni ho no ne papa oye former minister no otufiri akra akotena Tamale efa ono Ibrahim Mahama mu ne na keka ho nyina akotena srem o eho na nyina na omu nyina nyini ansa na omu so esan aba omu set up omu ye omadwuma ne na keka ho so maame no wankasa yi e was chief of staff se de ono yenim se obetumi akosu it is a bia obeba besu na opa e chewa and also very important because na yenim se bia obetumi atwe nipa na so but wan twe na so na obesu a ye twen ni su no ombra na wonsu na ompa Ghana for na ompa ye friends seremfo nyina achew maame no wankasa yi o say condemn there is no any if or but and some na wakane ni nyina because deliberate wo gina ho na wo chirim say encrophobia aye de emfata inti ye de wo mo akosirim se na be ya daachi bi ye san de wo mo ba oka so ye san de wo mo ba no masua nyansa se o makobre wo honti o mo ba no mo de asua nyansa wan kasa yi I was say any say a free original minister no cry ba and more especially Oba it is true say o man yemono say person atwe aso a itimi de wo ko ba bi na aka say eno na e de atwe aso ne na keka but don't you see no say you na establish labor laws in France on that say meti akra na me ye adwuma na yame say me ko sabsugu na odi me ko tizabsugu na meti wona me nya bibia anya wow oman no it definitely me do court kra na it me reverse me can say buy in 2017
yeah na this year mama
yeah de why ye transfer omu nyina ye transfer omu a na omu headquarters nyina almost omu nyina me ye kra de ye region no ye fa obi free region ha na na ko region ha ye ni nyina wie omu call court
okay
omu wini it's not reversing nyina
so that's why I'm buttressing your point
yeah it was
even Nadmo
yes
Nadmo same thing was done to them 2017
okay
they also went to court and they won
okay me nim the but me means to share everyone ye buy no untimi yinadi because we are Ghana ni offer through the process with obetimi aye adwuma no eti manenka ho se opese okoye adwuma o ba bia but ye no ye buy no efa bi obi on tamale na ba Accra area ho ba bi e do obi firi Accra akọ tamale na keka ho e na mo ka bo mu na mo court na mra ne se da bi mra ne kire se untimi en transfer nipa ne sa se wunya ne se obekọ akọ ye adwuma spell out na ehun se adwuma we na obekọ akọ ye enu nti ama ya ntimi an transfer they had to return back am I find a place am mo nyina eternal.
Okay me ba sia mami we na fe yan fa PDS ni wie. Happy birthday to Honorable Jean Kojo, MP from Memphis Central. Happy birthday to Honorable. I call her my own. Honorable Jean Kojo, MP from Memphis Central. This one is from the entire Kessben Maakye crew. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to another friend of mine, Honorable Eugene Boachi Entry, MPP General Secretary Hopeful, the incoming General Secretary. Happy birthday to you, Honorable Eugene, another own. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Madam Mary Freeman, Beauty Parlor Ewaye Station. We also happy birthday to you. And then this one is from a while. And then a happy birthday to Mrs. Alice Odailai, wife of Mr. Amos Lai, head of technical Kessben Media. Happy birthday to you, Mary. And then a happy birthday to Mr. Francis Eduse, father of in-law of Mr. Amos Lai. Happy birthday to father-in-law. And Amos Lai in Odeka. Happy birthday to Mama Efia Bedu. This one is from Mr. Ochre. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Angelina Asari in Accra. Happy birthday to you. And then a wonderful happy birthday to Benedicta Entry of Chado. This one is from Felix. And then a happy birthday to Esther Fojo of Oyuripa TV Marketing Department. Happy birthday to you. And it is 37 minutes into 9 a.m. Let me come back to Minia Bema. No, let me start with you, Godwin. I'll start with you again on this one. Or you want me to go to a while and come back home? No.
You started the 2 with me, but
PDS. I mean, I know you've heard about the PDS matters. 2-3 minutes there for you, maybe exactly 45 years now for your face. So the PDS matter, the arrest, the Yoko people coming in and all that. I mean, your take on that one?
Me that's it. I think say me are very, very much disappointed. As I say, and sema yeti about PDS. And you know, and unfolded and ya cheese and the pana woman. The NDC for the year campaign say PDS abe say ECG or my we sika I mismanage sika to the extent that they even rope in an innocent person, Dr. Baumia, in it and unim home chikra. So ene eko we chira yen na yete say PDS for kra equal arbitration. Na arbitration no mono. Ena na sikabi eda eye account num e car bank. Skana edemu no ye say after arbitration ena ebia mo bi antachi skano ebe we chire no na skano eni account num ne skano so yesusu se eye ECG dia enunti nipa na omo ye PDS nkrofo no ena yachi omo fortunately we so far kokoa o maka nyina no omo nye nkrofo a yenim se omo ye even political wa munipa yi chairman no.
Oh,
there will be a GH1.
Yes.
You understand? Or a serial entrepreneur. Debbie, friends, Debbie, Philip Ayensu. Yeah, you understand? Or a serial entrepreneur. I gonna have Obi Enimno. So on the started GH1 as vice at one meboa and sana or torn in a kick or you'll be a building brand be an or torn in a kick so on your politician. Menka premo and shada nye your friends saying frontline politician Ibiana Sofia Koko or not because she was appointed in the keka. So and penifo ye bubu mudi e campaign no more he Adentina ora so ankwate wo mo Adentina yemfa wo nka ho hwe PDS no meka sini pise Akufo-Addo saved this country with PDS. Oboa or mine Kufo me say Akufo-Addo oboa oman with PDS. Kufo na kwaji ni sika bi bae. Million development account. Million challenge account sika. Ena Kufo ekonya $547 million at the bar or my mo up to now. Ghana ha grant sada. Or the buyer say ye fan share infrastructure. Ye di shishe mu implement ye bi no. Mills buyer mills twice so we NYH1. Emma o invite no okay say omu ye ni nyina wie no. Ena US for ne say yatima implementing ye and ye qualify for second tranche compact 2. That was around 2013. That time, President Mahama and Wabem. President Mahama, eji but almost ubeji tumu a condition I woman say, ebema $180 million. No more they share ECG mo. Energy mi boa. Nenso, I was saying privatize the ECG. And now, I say no problem. Say there any problem because ECG a problem dada. But condition omodi buy ni say I was say over 80% of sa privatization ekwa abrofo ekwa foreigners 20 ebeya Ghana and President Mahama agreed.
Now right now Pama Mr.
And omo kaboom. Oh say na me nduru ba bia. And omo kaboom. And omo ye. It omo ye bibie wie no edru baby. I was say anka omo sign contract for 30 years. And MPP winning elections. Akufo-Addo share ade no say there be strategic national asset ntimi fa 80% ma brofo. Ye de 50% 51 be ma Ghana for na 49 aya brofo. Nti by that time na companies ma akoma ensa ena na MIDA for no Millennium Development Authority no a shortlisted Meralco BXC and one company free France for no entimi anya 51% Ghanaian share no into mu efri mu kra mu pull out into a Miracle and BSC from China. BSC for no say there was Cold War between US and China. It almost disqualified them. They even went to court. Say identity disqualified. And nobody man Miracle. Miracle ekofa win by no start TPDS. Omo ye no yes contract no no 20 years and 5 years in your probation. Yangu ECG it is ECG oho. Okay. So omunye hwehwemu ECG ko ye hwehwemu Kelly Gajepo awe ECG boche eno hu say abrofo no US for no omunye due diligence it is my ECG mpanimfo and a call Qatar e ko hwe esa ampa condition na e wo say omuye no omantimi anye ena ye twemu no US for say identity ye twa as contract no anka yen streamline Akufo-Addo say there be one year. So say sika na e wo say anka omudi maye no. Okay. Yenya so Akufo-Addo no obebua oman no. Okay.
Kojo God do impact you mama. Yes.
See. Facts are facts. And Awal has tried to distort the fact. Just unfortunate. So Kachira will say Akufo-Addo saved the country on PDS. A palpable lie. Ghana was expected to get compact 2. Said you can due to Yenchendi on the part of Abain family and friends, the contract was cancelled and Ghana lost that money.
Why was the cancel?
Please wait. I'll go there. I'll go there. Ghana lost that money. How did Akufo-Addo save the country when we lost that money? 2, the reason why the contract was cancelled and yet because ECG felt something went wrong. Let me tell you, there were 41 conditions that ought to have been followed. 5 of them they are very critical. And Kojo, they are condition precedence. They are conditioner. Assess omumiti ansana ya handi over event na then Amawon. There was a meeting that was chaired by Alhaji Bawumia.
That is a palpable lie.
The report from MIDA.
MIDA has given MIDA a statement about say Dr. Bawumia did not play any role.
Please.
It's not true.
Why are you not calling MIDA report?
Why are you not calling
MIDA report indicates say.
Which of the
I have the report here where they say Dr. Bawumia did not play any role. Stop it. When you are talking, I didn't talk. That meeting.
You don't even understand the issues.
The SOBisa can say who chaired the meeting.
What meeting?
Is it
meeting there?
Is it to say that? Is it to say that? I haven't even gone further. I only said that the report by MIDA indicated
which of the reports?
Alhaji Bawumia
And which page in that report?
Chaired a meeting and prior to the meeting.
Which meeting?
This is it. PDS had asked MIDA that they want to replace bank guarantee for an insurance guarantee.
That was not even the reason.
MIDA did not agree that they would replace bank guarantee with insurance guarantee.
And MIDA also
it was in that meeting. Oh, please. It was in that meeting. Kojo, let us stop this. We have had a serene communication.
You shouldn't lie.
It was in that meeting. After meeting, MIDA agree for PDS to replace bank guarantee with insurance guarantee. In that meeting chaired by Alhaji Bawumia,
so who
they came to agree that the bank guarantee should be replaced with insurance guarantee. Aside that, after that, it even came out that Nipana or sign that supposed insurance guarantee did not even have that authorization to sign the insurance guarantee.
How did it come out?
And yet through that
report by
no, you don't know.
A report by
you don't know. Why not? Stop. Let me teach you.
Why the council here?
Listen, Mr. Mekasa.
Why the council?
Please let me go. So it came out that the insurance guarantee that was issued was fraudulent
because
due to that. You cancel here.
When the cancel?
The last point. The last point.
When the cancel here?
You see, you have no option to cancel because
we had options because USC men cancel.
It turned out that the cancel was fraudulently acquired.
But USC
who have signed it? Oh wow, let's stop this.
USC don't cancel
Just a minute.
Because whoever signed that didn't have the authority to sign.
Yes.
3 or say
America for say
during the campaign regarding PDS, where are they today?
Yes.
Don't forget that Philip Ayensu's name was mentioned when we were in opposition campaigning.
Yes.
We said that is the guy we said.
And why was he arrested?
The personal barber to Akufo-Addo. Yes or no?
Yes.
So you can't sit here just mention one person as somebody who is directly close to the MPP government.
No, he mentioned Koko.
No. On American. That one person, which is the Koko, and now saying that when we are Omudi to make campaign on the PDS, none of them is today being surfaced on the report. And I'm telling you that Philip Ayensu was mentioned there. But to end with this, I call on government. That meeting chaired by Alhaji Bawumia that waived bank guarantee for insurance guarantee that later turning out that it was fraudulently acquired. Alhaji Bawumia must be called and asked questions on these related matters because he has that power as a chair to have said otherwise. But he conspired to make sure that they waive a condition precedence for a condition subsequent. Replace a bank guarantee for insurance guarantee. And it turned out that even that guarantee was fraudulent.
I had a village in Gordon Mahama, Central Corporate Affairs Officer, and Officer NDC Communication Team member, and Officer Wow Mohammed, who is equally the National Communication Team member of the MPP. But I'm 49 minutes into 9 a.m. And in the show tomorrow, I'll be